What is up, everyone? Fit back here with a new video on a new series called Marketplace Observations. In this series, what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in the marketplace. I'm going to target certain skins or certain skin categories that are relevant from week to week, and hopefully I'll be able to guide you guys on what skins are rising or dropping along every single day or every single week or every single update. And really the goal is that you guys are going to be more informed on what skins you guys should invest in or what skins you guys should get rid of. So what I recommend you guys do is just queue up a deathmatch or a ranked game, put this video in the background or in a second device, and just listen as I go and watch the marketplace. Make sure to pay a little bit of attention though, because my predictions have been pretty correct, and I have some banger tips for you guys as well. So today is July 15th, 2024. We are currently still in beta, and global release is probably happening in around a week or so. So without any further ado, let's hop in our first category. Let's look at esports skins. So a lot of esports skins are still not well priced, only one seller, which kind of makes sense, but esports skins do fluctuate a lot. So I'm just gonna look at the ones that are more reasonably priced. So we look over here, we see World Champion 2023, 200k credits. That's actually not bad. Gloves at 300k, not bad either. COL emblem 125k, I've seen it much cheaper. So compared to, let's say, the Rumble emblem, that's like COL emblem extremely rare, and OG emblem only priced at 125k, but I feel like they could drop a little bit lower, but it's extremely volatile, these esports skins at the moment. MES emblem 60k. I think people would, there's offers out there to buy it for like 40k, I think. So pretty reasonably priced. And a couple emblems that are extremely cheap. I'm looking at World 2022 and World 2023 emblems under 100 credits. So these are really cool emblems that I recommend you guys buying because they're sick and they're priced quite well. Now let's look at these supporter skins. I don't even have to search for them. They're right over here. Bally Song has always been more expensive than Remix, but at 23k, is it a worthy buy? Well, there's not enough sellers. So I feel like as more competition happens, it might drop to like 18k. We'll see about that. The Remix, though, has been pretty steady at 7,300. I've seen at 65 at its lowest. Not too shabby at this price either. The one that I'm the most surprised about is the Pro League supporter Deagle. It has been dropping like ever since the update went out. I think like on the first day it was like 15k or something. Now it dropped all the way to 2k and it's still going down. I think these, like, out of all the esports skins, this is probably the best to buy because like it's not going to come back anymore. You had to pay real money for it. So the supply, okay, I'm pretty sure there's a decent supply of these, but it's a sick skin. It's a sick Deagle skin, and 2k is not too bad. There's a couple worse knives at that price. Let's move on to our ranked skins. I think ranked skins are still underpriced at the moment, especially if there's like really cool Spec Ops skins. I'm talking about the AUG skin. In my opinion, this AUG skin is one of my favorites. Out of all of like, there's way more expensive AUG skins out there, and like the Spec Ops one, the design, they absolutely killed it. Same thing for the SG Spec Ops. And my favorite for sure is the Euracial. Extremely underrated, only 320 credits. I think it's a good buy for now. I think it's going to rise even more in the future when people are going to realize it's cool to have a Spec Ops skin, especially if you're not Spec Ops. Signature skins now. Rook Thunderhawk 8k. I bought mine at around 9k. So I think there's potential for it rising. It's priced fairly well right now. I would buy Pelin Flame Serpent at 10k. Like to me and to most players, people don't use the ratio as much as AK, and I feel like the color scheme on the Pelin Flame Serpent is not as pronounced, and the design is not as pronounced as the Rook Thunderhawk AK. So Pelin, not really a good buy for now. The Joker Anarchy M4 at 25k, it has always, like, the Joker Anarchy, I don't know why, but it's always been like just so bloated. The price is just crazy all the time. Yes, there's a lot less supply compared to the other two, but at 25k it's just like ridiculous. So hopefully it's not gonna go even higher. I'm gonna jinx myself, but I don't think so. Let's move on to the expensive gloves right now. Except for the World Championship gloves, the two most sought after gloves are the pale knuckle and working man gloves. Well, 100k is just ridiculous. The price is gonna drop for sure. 55k is still ridiculous. It's gonna drop for sure. I've seen these at 30k all the time. So don't be too worried if you haven't got your hands on these guys. Black Paisley, completely overpriced. I feel like 20k is much more just price. Combat 1990, same thing for those. Still, you guys can see, look at how much competition there is between buyers. There's not that much supply for some reason. Well, of course, we're still in beta, so don't really rely on these prices and panic if you see your favorite gloves going up, because if you can see, there's three of these gloves, there's gonna be a lot more people selling once the official version releases. Sync gloves rose a little bit. Was 10k, now it's 12k. Orange Paisley is to me, you see Black Paisley at 30k or what, let's see, where's Black Paisley, 34k, and if you scroll down you see Orange Paisley selling for okay, it's not a sell offer, but you see Orange Paisley for much cheaper. Where are the Orange Paisleys? 22k. So I think 20k for the Paisleys is just better price overall. We scroll down to the more mid-tier gloves. Stained glass is, so for some reason, quite popular, but at 8k I think there's better options out there. What else do we have? Emerald Fortune, 4300. Split Window has risen a bit. It's 2700. I've seen it at 2200. So, happy to see them rising, but are they worth that much for a standard pair of gloves? Not too sure about that one. And for the cheaper gloves, Steeplejack has risen a lot. So maybe it's the time to sell mine. Navy gloves, 300, decent price. Artificial gloves, 435. Still the same price. Might sell mine. So now it has been 10 days. We are July 25th, 2024, and let's look at how the market is shaping up. Beta just ended and global release just started a couple days ago. So let's see how the prices are looking. So as usual, let's go to our esports skins, and immediately we can notice that a lot of esports skins are now up to sale for a good price. Some skins have been bought, for example, the World Champion Remix is now 280k instead of 200k. So prices have been rising a little bit for the esports skins. Vapix put out a video earlier this week buying his M4, his mobile esports M4, and now he's selling it again. I thought in the video he said he was gonna do some really fire combos, but I guess he decided not to. There's some Circuit AKs up for sale. And World Supporter Balisong has gone up, so that's a wrong prediction on my side. But this Balisong, I think it's because people really like how it looks in game. Now, the remix, on the other hand, went down because I guess people like the Balisong a little bit more, but 6.9k is not too bad. So as predicted, the Deagle went down by a lot. I bought mine around 300 credits. Right now it's at 450, so a very good buy, honestly. Even if it goes down, this thing is still a good skin because it's pretty limited. Now looking at the World's emblem, we have the 2023 and 2022 emblem, which has gone up by around 40 credits or so. They were 80 when I recorded my July 15th video, and now they're a lot higher because objectively they're very beautiful emblems. They're limited and they're cool esports emblems to have in the collection. So as we move on to our ranked skins, we can see the prices have been extremely stable. We can see our Season 7 Spec Ops skins, our AUG and our SG. SG has dropped a little bit, but they're still around the ballpark of 500 to 600 credits. The ratio has gone up. In my video, I recommended to buy at 300. Now it's 500. Now, let's move on to our signature skins, and a lot has happened recently. Joker Anarchy, which was at 25k to 30k, has dropped all the way down to 8k. So now, is it a good time to buy? Because prices are still dropping. So it's still not 100% sure, but it's definitely a better deal than it was before. Rogue's Thunderhawk, 6,000 credits. I bought mine at 9k, so it kind of hurts a little bit. But Pelin Flame Serpent went down as expected. Now, as we move on to our gloves, the most expensive glove right now is our pale knuckle gloves, which has gone down by so much actually. Just a couple days ago, there was like literally no offers because nobody wanted to sell theirs. But now it's at 95K and nobody wants to buy. So Letter, I've seen his offer here. He has put his sell offer for around a day or so at 115 and nobody is buying. So pale knuckle gloves are going down, but they are definitely the most hyped skins at the moment. These gloves have been going for so high. They're so coveted because I guess people like the emo, but people have seen these gloves go up and they're trying to jump on the hype train, but I think they are starting to come down. The scare that I have about this glove is that black metal cases are not like a one and only like limited edition case. It's always possible that Critical Ops devs might re-release them in the future. Another overhyped glove, in my opinion, is the Working Man glove. It went up to 40K, went up to 60K, but now it's down to 25K, and nobody seems to want to buy it because I guess people are realizing that they're nice gloves, but there's a lot better options out there. The Black Paisley, I remember in my video they were super high, 30,000, and now they're back down. So definitely after the global release, gloves are going down by a lot. One pair of gloves I am watching is the Sync gloves. Where are they? They're on, let's say 15, no, they're 8,600 credits. So I remember back then there were 15K, 12K, and now again, really good pair of gloves, dropped down to 8,600. Of course, it's still summer, so there's still people unboxing these gloves. So now going into our mid-tier to lower tier gloves, these gloves on the other hand, they have been pretty stable. So for example, the Sanguine gloves, which I have featured in I think a couple videos, are stabilizing at around 1,300 to 1,500 credits. Magic Touch gloves, I sold mine at 600, now they're 540. So the lower tier gloves are quite stable because I guess because of the high amount of sell offers and the high amount of gloves in the circulation. Now moving on to knives. So knives definitely aren't as coveted as gloves, so we don't see as much hype. Of course, the two sort of hyped knives is our Draco knives and our World Supporter Balisong. So Draco knives have gone to like 40K, 50K in the past, but now it's starting to go down again. So of course we got the legendary Draco Umbras or the black Draco gloves. Again, Leather has these very hype skins for some reason, but they're starting to go down. Now, if we scroll down, I'm looking at Elite Karambit. So I've been looking at this one because it is a quite liked knife in the community. I think it's at 4K, 5K. Let's scroll up a little bit. Oh yeah, World Supporter Balisong, of course. I can't seem to find the Elite Karambit. It's somewhere around here. Over here, 6K. So yesterday 4.8K, 5K, now it's 6K. So prices are fluctuating, starting to go up for a couple knives, but of course knives are a lot more stable than gloves are at the moment. Bin Karambit, something I tried to invest in. I bought at 3 or 4K, can't remember exactly, but now it's pretty cheap, so I think it's a good buy. And then our cheaper knives, like something like Sanguine Karambit, these things have been quite stable for a while, so not too bad if you want to buy them. Tactile Tigress is one knife I've been continuously flipping and making a little bit of credits in profit. Now it's at 900. It was 1,100 back in the day, and it's honestly a good pair of a good knife which can pair well with a good pair of gloves. Now our agents, Cade has been an agent that people like to flip. So people, what they do is they post buy offers for like for 9,000 for Cade, and then try to resell it for like 16K, and it's a good way to make profit if you have gold. But again, the agents, especially our high tier agents like Cade or Biker Nomad or Cloud Nomad, these have been quite popular. Well, the Urban Rookie and our Sandstorm Rookie are there's a lot of them flooding the market, which is why the price I think is gonna go down. So not really a good idea to buy at the moment. Let's look at animations before I end it today. So the most hyped animation right now is the sleight of hand animation because it's a rare animation. It's been going for 10k and it's actually been rising, which is kind of opposite of what the other sort of animations and skins have been doing. Knife flip animation 800, it was around 1,000, so not too bad. The show off knife animation was 10,000, now it's 8,500. So it's been dropping. I would not recommend buying this knife animation. Instead, like if you don't really have that much budget, just go for the knife flip animation. And the rest of the animations are sitting around 500 to like 1,500 credits. So good buys for them. So this is it for the first installment of the Marketplace Observation series. I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of type of video where I go over the marketplace. Let me know in the comments if you guys want more regular upload of this series. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as usual. And see you guys next time. Peace out.